Today we're going to find out how to fit a person, someone even as big as I am, and place them through the middle of a postcard. Want to learn how that's done? Keep watching. Hey, welcome to Quantum Magic Lab. My name's Kevin Quantum and I am a magician-scientist hybrid. Every day I'll be teaching a new magic trick, sometimes easy, sometimes difficult, but always amazing for your audiences and with easy to find objects, most of which you'll already have in your house. I'll not just be telling you how this works, but also the real secrets of why this works. I'm a magician-scientist hybrid after all. I really need your feedback to make these better, so remember to comment below and tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't like it, but most importantly tell me why, so then I can improve this. So please subscribe just here. I do these every day. This is just so you do not miss out on any future content. Alright, let's do this. Alright, a challenge one this time. We're going to fit someone through a piece of card. Less of a magic trick, more of a challenge, but super cool nonetheless. How can you possibly imagine inside of your head that someone as big as me or you, or for that matter, could fit through something as small as this? Well, let's see how it works. I would probably recommend for this one having two pieces of card, not just one. One that you already have set up that has a secret in it, so you don't have to go through the process of cutting it. And you can then just take that out of your pocket and demonstrate that you've already got something set up. So for this one, you take your card first of all and then fold it in half just like I've done. And I've just taken my scissors to the back of a box of cornflakes and cut out a square roughly the size of a postcard. But once you've got it folded in half, you're going to do some cutting. You're going to cut along the back of the card. Now it's important to realize that you're going to turn this into a shape. So the first thing you're going to do this is take your pencil and draw some guidelines. This will help you with the cut later on, because you won't be using a pair of scissors later. So that first line for this card, you're going to take and draw it. So see where the corners meet. I'm going to come in maybe about half a centimetre and then draw one line all the way to the bottom like that. Next you're going to do the same, but starting at the 1 centimetre away from the other edge. You're going to draw that line down like that. And the same, but the other way around like that. And then the same, and then the same. And just do that all the way up this piece of paper. This will probably take you, well, probably depends on how fast or confident you are at drawing. It's going to probably take me about a minute to do this, so I will speed this up. Do let me know if you like these challenges as well. I've put a little question up there. Let me know, click on that if you like these challenges as well as the magic tricks. Hit yes. If you'd like just only magic, hit no, and that will really help me make these videos a bit better for you. It's really important at the end that again I make sure that the last bit where the corners meet, that's the one that has the space away from the end, same as I did on this side. If you do it the other way around, you're going to have less space. So once you've done that, all you're going to do next is cut along the lines. What I would recommend you do is cut one side first, then flip it over and cut the other side. And then once you've done that, only one last thing to do, and we'll do that now. So once you've done one side, you just flip it over, and again, be careful with your fingers. You're going to now cut the lines up the other side as well. Make sure never to cut too far, otherwise you will have to start again with another sheet of paper. So always make sure that you're cutting just as far as the lines go. Right, so you've got all your cuts in your piece of paper. Now you have something that looks a bit like this. You are now going to very carefully open it out like so. Excellent. slightly trickier than I thought it would be. Just nice and carefully peel it all open, make sure it doesn't stick. Flatten it out, and your final cut is going to be down the middle. But don't be too hasty here. You want to make sure that you do not cut through this here, this one on this end, or this one on this end. So what I've just done there is I've pulled these two out of the way. I'm going to flip it over, and with my scissors I'm going to cut up the middle very carefully. Making sure I don't go over the ends. So now you're finished. You've got your piece of card. It still is obviously a piece of card, but now it's got a very certain concertina cut. And you'll see that when you open it out a little bit, very gently just peel at the edges of the cardboard just to make sure there's no bits that are going to stick. You suddenly have a rather, where's this bit side here? Get this side open as well. A rather larger piece of card. Now I won't be able to demonstrate with my full body, but I guess you can probably imagine that if just by fitting my head through it, oh, you know what, screw it, here we go, right, and an arm. Who thinks I can do this? Without ripping it? Oh no, I'm definitely going to rip this. Oh darn it, okay. Let's try. Oh gosh, alright, it's over my, be careful now on the shoulders. I've got rather large shoulders, not as large as the next part of my anatomy. Okay, there we go. That's over there. Okay, I think we're going to speed this bit up, save me the blushes, but let's try. Oh yeah, there we go. Managed to get all the way through. I know you didn't think it was possible, whereas it was. So got ya. So have fun with this one. It's a real great bet one. You can do this with your friends. Whatever. If they don't believe you can put yourself through a piece of paper, then you can prove them wrong. And yeah, go for it. This one's really fascinating from a science point of view because you're taking one surface and modifying it to make a very different surface, one that can that can cater for a hole big enough to fit through your body. I think what I'm going to compare this to is if I'm cooking and I have a stock cube and I cut the stock cube up into smaller pieces before I put it into the hot water, because I know it's going to dissolve faster into the water because there's more surface area. And the same thing happens here because I've made more edge on this and I made the edge in a really careful, sneaky, symmetrical way. Then that has made now a completely different shape from that rectangle that we saw earlier. It will fold back to a rectangle, but it's now one big long edge, a long edge long enough to fit me through the middle, and quite remarkable how you can do this. Magicians, puzzle makers, they play around a lot with pieces of paper, making them do lots of really weird and wonderful things. In fact, you've probably heard of origami, the art of Japanese folding. Sometimes you can fold pieces of paper into weird and wonderful shapes. So incredible and so impossible looking. And maybe we'll have a look into some of those later on. Hey, thanks once again for joining me on Quantum Magic Lab. I really do appreciate it. For tomorrow's lesson, you will need a pack of cards. We're doing some more card magic, so get that ready. As always, remember to comment and subscribe to Quantum Magic Lab. Do let your friends know about it. And if you like this, then follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I release more magic videos there and also do some really funny commentary about the world of magic. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.